Everybody, baby. Some places feel like a dream you've seen before. Blue and white against endless sky. Sunlight dancing across ancient stone. The scent of the sea carried on a warm breeze. That place is Greece. Here, every sunrise is a brushstroke across a canvas of history, and every sunset is a promise whispered by the Aegean. The land is at once timeless and ever-changing, where legends echo in the mountains, and the sparkle of the islands beckons travelers from across the globe. Greece is more than just iconic ruins and famous beaches. It's a mosaic of hidden gems, each one telling its own story. From tranquil villages clinging to emerald hills, to secret coves kissed by turquoise waters, Greece rewards the curious and the adventurous. Whether you're drawn by the call of myth or the promise of solitude, the beauty you'll find here is as deep and varied as the sea itself. In this video, we'll journey together through 25 of Greece's most beautiful, lesser-known places, each a destination in its own right. We'll wander winding lanes, step into the cool shadows of ancient monasteries, and let the views take our breath away. So grab your sense of wonder, and let's discover the Greece you've been dreaming of. Tucked away in the heart of the Cyclades, Tenos is a tapestry woven from marble, faith, and a slow, authentic rhythm of life. The island is revered across Greece for its sacred pilgrimage site, the Church of Panagia Evangelistria, where worshippers climb the avenue on their knees, seeking blessings. But Tenos is much more than its spiritual heart. Marble artistry is everywhere, from grand sculptures in village squares, to intricate fountains, and even the simplest doorknobs. The villages themselves, like Pyrgos, are living museums, each alleyway a testament to centuries of craft. This island's beauty isn't just in its relics or rituals, it's in the laughter of locals over ouzo in a sunlit taverna, the terraced hillsides where the wind sings through olive groves, and the sense of peace that settles over you as you wander. Tenos invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and savor a side of Greece that remains refreshingly untouched. Parga is a splash of color nestled between lush green hills and the Ionian Sea, where Venetian influence lingers in the harbor's candy-colored facades and the silhouette of a castle perched high above. The town curves around a bay so clear and blue, it feels almost tropical. From the fortress, sweeping views reveal a patchwork of beaches, some lively and bustling, others sheltered and serene, perfect for a quiet swim or a picnic under the olive trees. Beyond the postcard-perfect harbor, Parga's charm deepens in its winding lanes, where every corner reveals a new surprise, a hidden chapel, a family-run bakery, or a shaded square where the world slows to a gentle pace. Here, the mingling scents of jasmine and grilled fish, the laughter of children, and the rhythm of the waves create a harmony that stays with you long after you've left. Phoenicia is the kind of place where time seems to dissolve into the sea. The tiniest jewels of the Cyclades, these islands are a celebration of simplicity. Sandy paths lead to beaches where the water glows in every shade of turquoise, and the days are measured by the sun's path across the sky. Fishermen mend their nets in the shade, children play by the shore, and the only soundtrack is the gentle whisper of the waves. With just one main village and a handful of tavernas, Phoenicia feels untouched. A living postcard of what Greek island life once was. Here, you can swim from cove to cove, eat just-caught seafood with your toes in the sand, and fall asleep to the lull of distant music. It's a place that reminds you how beautiful life can be when you slow down and let the island's rhythm guide you. Rising dramatically from the sea, Amorgos is a landscape of raw beauty, where sheer cliffs tumble into crystal waters and whitewashed villages cling impossibly to the hillsides. The island's most famous landmark, the Hozoviotissa Monastery, is a marvel of faith and engineering, wedged into a cliff high above the Aegean. The views from here are nothing short of cinematic, endless blue stretching to the horizon, with the wind carrying whispers of old Greek legends. Amorgos feels like a world apart, where you can hike along ancient paths, discover secret coves, and immerse yourself in the island's mystical atmosphere. It's no wonder filmmakers fell in love with its light and landscape. Whether you're gazing out from a clifftop or wandering through the quiet lanes of Kora, Amorgos will leave you spellbound. Few places capture the imagination like Santorini. Here, dazzling white villages tumble down volcanic cliffs, their domed roofs shimmering against the impossibly blue sea. The island's caldera, a vast, submerged volcanic crater, creates one of the most breathtaking panoramas in the world. Every sunset is a spectacle, painting the sky and stone with hues of gold and lavender. But Santorini's beauty goes beyond its famous views. In the quiet mornings, before the crowds arrive, you can wander narrow lanes, stumble upon hidden chapels, and sample local wines grown in volcanic soil. The island's energy is both vibrant and serene, a place where beauty and history are fused in every stone. Mykonos has a reputation as Greece's party capital, and its nightlife is legendary. But there's another side to this island, where the old town's maze of whitewashed alleys leads to tranquil courtyards, artisan shops, and ancient chapels. The iconic windmills, standing sentinel above Little Venice, are a reminder of a quieter time, when the island's life was shaped by the wind and the sea. By day, Mykonos is a sun-drenched paradise of golden beaches and turquoise water. By night it becomes a festival of color and music, where locals and travelers celebrate beneath the stars. It's an island that invites you to lose yourself, and find yourself, between the rhythm of the waves and the beat of the drums. Meteora is a place where the earth reaches for the heavens. Massive rock pillars rising straight from the Thessalian plain, crowned with ancient monasteries that seem to float between earth and sky. Built by monks seeking solitude and spiritual elevation, these monasteries are feats of faith and architecture, their walls filled with centuries of art and devotion. The landscape itself is otherworldly, shaped by wind and water over millennia. Hiking trails wind through wildflowers and towering boulders, offering dramatic views at every turn. Whether you're exploring a centuries-old monastery or gazing up from the valley floor, Meteora's mystical aura leaves a lasting impression. In Athens, the ancient and the modern dance together beneath the shadow of the Acropolis. Here, marble columns rise above a vibrant city that pulses with life, where every street corner tells a story, and every meal is a celebration of old and new. The Acropolis stands as the city's crown, but its spirit is found in bustling markets, lively tavernas, and the creative energy that infuses it all. Athens is a city to be explored on foot, down winding streets where graffiti and mythology share the same walls, through neighborhoods where the past is always present. Whether you're marveling at ancient ruins or sipping coffee in a sunlit square, Athens is a place where history isn't just remembered, it's lived. Crete is Greece's largest island and a world unto itself. A place where mountains soar above endless beaches and ancient palaces lie hidden among wildflowers. The island was home to the Minoans, Europe's earliest civilization, and their legacy lives on in the labyrinthine ruins of Knossos. But Crete is just as famous for its rugged gorges, sleepy fishing villages, and the warmth of its people. From the Venetian harbor of Chania to the pink sands of Elafonisi, Crete is a study in contrasts. You can start the day hiking under snow-capped peaks and end it swimming in crystal-clear coves. Throughout, you'll find a spirit of hospitality that welcomes every traveler like family. Rhodes is honestly like a living museum, where medieval walls encircle a maze of cobbled streets and ancient ruins kind of peek out from these fragrant gardens. The island's Old Town, which is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the best preserved medieval cities in Europe. A place where knights once walked, and, legends still linger among the stone. Beyond the city, Rhodes just unfolds into this landscape of rolling hills, olive groves, and sun-drenched beaches. From the Acropolis of Lindos to the lively harbor, every single corner of the island tells a story. It's a place where history and holiday blend seamlessly, really offering something for every traveler. Corfu is an island of lush green hills and Venetian elegance, where cypress trees stand tall above a coastline that's laced with all these hidden coves. The Old Town is a labyrinth of pastel alleys and grand arcades, kind of echoing the island's history as a crossroads of empires. Here, you'll find French, British, and Italian influences blending with Greek tradition in every dish and, honestly, every melody. Corfu's beauty is everywhere, in the shimmering olive groves, in the laughter of locals sharing ouzo at sunset, and in the turquoise waters that lap at golden sands. It's an island that feels at once familiar and completely unique, inviting you to, linger a little longer. Zakynthos is a bold brushstroke on the Ionian canvas, where dramatic cliffs plunge into electric blue waters, and beaches just seem to glow from within. Navagio Beach, with its famous shipwreck, is, honestly, one of the most photographed spots in Greece, but the island's magic runs way deeper. Blue caves carved by the sea beckon explorers, their waters shifting from sapphire to emerald as the sun moves overhead. Away from the crowds, you'll find quiet villages, olive groves, and wild landscapes that, honestly, feel a world away from the bustle. Zakynthos is a place that rewards the curious, offering up wonders both above and below the waterline. The largest of the Cycladic islands, Naxos is a land of abundance. Fertile valleys, towering mountains, and endless beaches. The island's history stretches back to myth, with ancient temples and marble statues standing watch over the plains. In the old town, labyrinthine alleys lead to Venetian castles and lively squares, where the scent of roasting lamb fills the air. Beyond the main town, Naxos reveals a patchwork of rural villages, each with its own traditions and festivals. Here you can hike through olive groves, stumble upon a forgotten chapel, or swim in the shadow of ancient ruins. Naxos is a place where the old and the new exist in perfect harmony. High on the slopes of Mount Parnassus, Delphi was once considered the navel of the world, a sacred place where gods and mortals met. The ancient sanctuary, with its weathered columns and sweeping views, still exudes a sense of mystery and awe. Pilgrims came from across the Mediterranean to seek the oracle's guidance, and the echoes of their footsteps linger along the sacred way. Today, travelers are drawn by both history and landscape. The air is crisp, the mountains majestic, and the ruins bathed in golden light. Standing among the remains of temples and theaters, it's easy to imagine the power and wonder Delphi once inspired. Hydra is a world apart, a place where donkeys outnumber cars, and the only sounds are the clip-clop of hooves and the gentle lapping of the sea. The island's stone mansions rise above a horseshoe harbor, their facades glowing in the afternoon sun. Artists, writers, and dreamers have long been drawn to Hydra's quiet charm and creative spirit. Without traffic or noise, life here moves at a gentler pace. You can wander cobbled lanes, swim in crystal coves, or sit in a shaded cafe, watching boats drift by. Hydra is proof that sometimes, the best way to travel is to slow down and savor the moment. Greece's second city, Thessaloniki, is a vibrant crossroads of cultures. Byzantine churches stand alongside Ottoman mosques, Roman arches, and lively boulevards lined with cafes and bakeries. The city's waterfront is a place for strolling and dreaming, with views that stretch all the way to Mount Olympus on a clear day. Thessaloniki is famous for its energy and creativity, home to students, artists, and food lovers. Whether you're exploring the colorful markets, tasting sweet bougatsa, or admiring golden mosaics, you'll find a spirit of openness and celebration in every corner. Monasteries is a hidden fortress town, carved out of a massive rock rising from the sea. Entering through a narrow gate, you step into a medieval world of stone houses, winding streets, and bougainvillea spilling over ancient walls. The town's history is written in every stone, from Byzantine chapels to Venetian mansions. Climb to the upper town for sweeping views of the Myrtoan Sea, or lose yourself among the maze of alleys below. Monasteries is a place of romance and history, where the past feels ever-present, and the setting sun turns everything to gold. Sifnos is a feast for the senses, an island where culinary tradition runs deep, and every meal is a celebration. White villages crown the hills, their churches gleaming in the sun. The scent of freshly baked bread and wild herbs drifts through narrow lanes, and each taverna offers a taste of local recipes, perfected over generations. Hiking trails crisscross the island, leading to hidden chapels, olive groves, and secret beaches. Sifnos is a place to explore at your own pace, savoring both the views and the flavors. It's an island that invites you to linger, relax, and enjoy the simple pleasures of Greek island life. Milos is a geological wonder, its coastline shaped by volcanic forces into a fantasy of colorful cliffs, arches, and caves. Each beach is different. Some are stark and lunar, others burst with color, from the red sands of Tsigrado to the surreal white rocks of Sarakyniko. The island's mining history lends an air of mystery, with abandoned tunnels and hidden coves waiting to be explored. The fishing villages, like Klima with its vibrant boathouses, offer a glimpse of traditional island life. Milos is a place of contrasts, wild and gentle, ancient and new, where every turn reveals a new facet of natural beauty. Patmos is a place of profound silence and spiritual resonance. The island's crowning jewel is the monastery of St. John, a fortress of faith rising above the whitewashed town of Kora. Pilgrims and travelers alike climb the winding paths to visit the Cave of the Apocalypse, where tradition holds that St. John received his visions.